Hi YouTube, this is Starcon603. Today I'm bringing you up the Transformers, Legends, Combiner Wars, Insecticon Bombshell. Now, it's interesting that Bombshell finally got its name back after obviously having the name Bombshell is kind of a controversial name, and they changed the hard shell for some time, and it's cool that they finally got the name back for the character. Now, Bombshell unfortunately doesn't come with really any accessories. All it comes with is a trading card, and that's it. And that's because it does become some kind of alternate gun mode, which we have to really understand the mode altogether. But I think he looks really nice overall, and I think he works really well as Bombshell in both IDW/G1 design. Now, the back shows that he transforms in 8 steps, and nothing really much else to it. He's marketed as an extra piece for a combiner, but I don't really see him as such. Anyways, we'll take a quick look at comparison between him and Shrapnel, which was released during last year's Generations Legends class figures. And while Bombshell isn't the right, Bombshell is pretty cool and overall, it is a bit of a bummer that Shrapnel doesn't really fit in very well for one major reason, which I'll now quickly show here. As you can see, he is a little bit more of an accurate color design, but for some reason, Shrapnel's got this a lot of purplish blue all over his body, and it's a bit of a bummer that he doesn't really fit in like he does in terms of design. It fits in really well between the two, but the colors are a bit off, since fortunately it looks like they won't all have a uniform color, and I can't actually wait to see how Kickback turns out, since he will finish off the Insecticons. Anyways, his transformation is very simple. What you're going to do is close up the horn piece, and then, so before that I forgot to go into articulation points. His head can't turn, even though it kind of can. No, it can. His arms are on ball joints, so allows full movement. It can go up and down. It can go up in and out due to transformation. His arms are on ball joints, so allows full movement. He's got a full 360 waist due to transformation. He's got ball jointed legs. Can bend at the knee pretty far due to transformation, like so. And that's about it. There isn't much articulation-wise, but there isn't much you can expect on a small figure. Now going back to transformation, we're just going to close up the horns like this. Extend the manual pieces out. Turn this around. You're going to make sure that these pieces, in a sense, they're really supposed to be like this, but due to the way that they cause instability, it's a little easier to just keep them out. But pull them all out like this. You're going to collapse the legs down into the body like so. And then what you're going to do next is push down the arms, turn the mandibles, well, not mandibles, but the pieces of the legs, and you're just going to peg these together like this. Close them down. And there you have Legends Bombshell in his beast mode. Now, Bombshell looks really nice in his beast mode. It's very G1 accurate, and it looks just like what an Insecticon really should look like. There isn't any pieces in terms of kibble. I guess you can kind of see the legs and the arms here, but there isn't too much kibble to look around. And I really like the design of the overall beast mode. His, what's it called, his antenna piece can bend due to transformation. You can kind of move the little legs around due to transformation, but there isn't much articulation wise you'll get in the bug mode here. Next to Shrapnel, as you can see, it looks pretty nice overall, and I think it will going to look especially nice once they finally release that Kickback that Hasbro just hinted at about a year ago during one of the conventions. I forgot which particular one, but I think he does look really nice overall. Unfortunately, he doesn't, like I mentioned earlier, he doesn't come with the gun, and reflector here actually does not fit in his hand. I've already tried. The peg is a little bit too big, so he can't fit inside his Roma, which is a bit of a bummer, but I really like the design of Bombshell overall. I think Bombshell is actually a really well pickup, especially for a Legends class figure. Some say the Insecticons really should be deluxe scale, but I think the Legend scale actually works pretty well, since these are a little bit taller Legends than some of the other basic Legends we got in the last few years. I think Bombshell looks really nice, and the only thing that really suffers is somewhat the leg components, since they kind of go in the way. Normally, as I mentioned earlier, as you can see, it kind of makes it so that he can't keep his legs together, and it's a bit of annoying part, but overall I still think the design is really nice, and it looks pretty well in both modes. The only bummer part is that it doesn't come with a weapon, which is kind of expected in the line, since I decided to make it in a weapon form. Now, the reason why I didn't show off the weapon form is that I don't really see what the weapon form really kind of looks like, Like, it turns into some kind of, like, bug mode where it's, like, partially bug and then these pegs activate as a gun. But overall, I don't think that's really too impressive and not the main reason to actually get this. This I got along with Power Glide at Amazon, since I cannot find it in the stores nearby me at all. But I think he's definitely worth it, and he's a pretty fun toy to get to play around with. Anyways, please comment and subscribe, check out Hirotaku and the associated podcasts on W, such as WW, Hirotaku Heroes on Rajio, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.